Ewo honomo as what?
Many amedase. Kasam na chebejani ya maame meji hawakum tenewa ha. Na ene wamama tiasese owo ha as party agent. Enti onu ankasa na ene oye agent na wahwese de abato no ebekoso. Enti owo ha na maame kan so say the other political parties the candidates aka ni nyina so no. Omo so agent say wo ha no ma omo di omani edi processes ni nyina achi.
So far the abato na start. Nkofo do say na to enanopay ewo Kaswa horrible.
Ya share be ya nonso. Me kan mani a eni pa na be ya be ko be sabe o ma twa o ma ba no awie.
I see. Wadawro mafo ani di akire mai na bibia besi wonu bia me yente wo kana ye ni ho nkobo. Ye nim say Kaswa there it's one of the hottest place e betimi enya ne be koso ho no bia me nim say wo ho no ma de bebre. Me na kwesi ado ma me na wase.
All
right. Kwesi Ado yesemtroni ewo ewutu senya East Kaswa to be precise. And odi honoma manebo edibre no. Interestingly, the member of parliament on the ticket of the NPP, current member of parliament, and oye minister, right? Minister of
Fisheries and Agriculture.
Yes. Yera emame Hawa Kumsin.
Yeah.
Eyo ono ankasa the polling agent. Or your polling agent the more no ho any ne presidential candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what is going on. Ewo Kaswa Enanope. Very interesting environment.
JB, it should be interesting because look,
abaya
yerba about tree or big deal or
it's a big deal.
And to trust people no or difficult. You might trust people, but you trust yourself more than other people.
Absolutely.
And if you are free on the day, now in your constituency there is only one polling station for special voting. Who better man that polling station than yourself? I mean, Anna, in talking about the day, no, she has nowhere to go because Jumezino or ko aproboda want to abam from na shasin or washasin them. And it starts with a special voting. And so if special voting, no, your presence alone, you know,
boost morale.
Of course.
Yeah.
And people see you
as
there.
A leader,
Otumna oswe one mind. Or political marketing tool for themselves. In that Sabi Nyimpa original want to abam faman. The person is right there. As you go to cast your ballot, the person is right there. Eye contact crowd to me, Juma. And so, JB, on all these are important things. I worry.
Very interesting.
On your joke, cry.
So Nana Kofi ACN, it says good morning from UK. Nana, Bibiabo Cordier, Frimpon and San, I say good morning. A new week and a new blessing. Kofi ACN, I say good morning to JB and your team. What is going on our half region? Every single detail. Medical catcher said, "You were an eagle eye." Eagle cry. Can you say? Occur. Frantifu bekan occur. But yeah, the bekan occur there. You were occur there anywhere. Ewo bebia. Occur there anywhere there. Eshe bebia. And we are the Elections Command Center. It's here the details. Bebro na fe. Yashwe. But you beko other constituencies and other regions. Near kwa kwa nema ekoso or police stations ahodo. So far, reporter Ebano, there hasn't been any incidents. But and I'm saying Eastern region and to Binti. Enra and you may several reports from in Sawom, but the Beko Honum in Sawom, so what is happening there? And when you may, but it is say it will be to be a cocoso unconfirmed. Yes, I'm here to confirm that very particular report from in Sawom this morning. Say it will to be coso and maybe no crash just to Tronia dear or Honomo. One person who claimed to be an eyewitness, HSA as a Tronibu Cocoa this Sabbath. A better appreciation and understanding of that very particular place this morning. Now, for me, Eddie and Komo. Good morning and watching live US of A. Eva Loka. Is it Lokla? Lokla, yes, Lokla. And na ya twaso ewo hanu se onua 95.1 obetimi do message said ya ba on Facebook no wa kire ba bia wo hwe ye free ene niema ekoso ewo ompatamu hono mo special voting na start obetimi akwa bi but okwa nye basa ye bia which made when you be how the process is all about. And the choir bit me afa so the aye also person do time it's also got about bit me aye ewo honomo. It's no and sema ekoso ewo various polling centers. Now so earlier now you discuss the process of special voting, the history behind special voting. Mind you, said 1992 there was no special voting.
Yes.
Because
before I walk on, quick on cherry biani call to senya.
Yes,
maybe it's how comes.
Yes,
last 4 years. Kakra. Or Dahadia, maybe Sao Kumson or contested with the same person or Felix Nakoyo. Yes, now margin in shutdown Sudan.
Yes.
Mavis put 57,114 as against 51,560.
Just about 6,000.
We are looking at just about less than 6,000 because look, the 114 and then 560 at the council out, it means you are looking at less than 6,000. And an area like Eutu Senya, people move in and out, or area rapidly or develop, or get an urbanized status. Within 4 years, lots of things can happen at that polling station. People will move in, people will move out. People who are coming to Accra, will try to go and stay there and commit to Accra. Into almost one population here, very huge Accra. Now, if you are looking at just 5,500 there, about to 6,000 within 4 years at JB, or a big deal. And on leading up to this year's election, you can appreciate in some of you or whereby sometime I don't know what has happened to how comes Nabana.
Yes.
Within this year, was he stabbed or shot?
Yeah, he was
stabbed or something.
He was shot.
Yes.
He was
stabbed. He was stabbed actually. Yeah. Well, it be 1 second.
Yeah.
And that issue, I don't know what has become of that issue. It tells you how serious that constituency and Zamaroko were that very constituency. I think Onyemihu brings back to the issue and read how Okum Sinara.
Yes. Becoming a polling agent,
or as a polling agent, because but what happens to Felix? Now, Felix will be watching it.
Yes,
issue no see about a second chain. I don't know. Yes, she was. I was in an into a an area. One of the hottest spots in Ghana. 2024 elections.
But that
we cannot do without.
Felix is a very solid woman.
Of course.
Trust me, she's a very solid woman.
Okay, so JB, some analysis kakra on one result now into 2016.
It's me pacho Monjani live on Facebook. Near started the analysis. Now Yadika Kacho say we are the Elections Command Center. You take leader any other station BI information center. A number more details kakrebi, but I had no say a more comprehensive, detailed analysis of every single constituency and every single polling station and what is happening in every region. Yenya Ednina Edinburgh. So you started from the central region. Nafi yenya a better understanding of how central region looks like when it comes to this election. Here we go.
In central region, no, in 2016, the total voter MPP were Ghana 470,638 as against NDC 408,792. Now, in terms of seats, two parties work it on.
Yes,
19 seats no look it NPP as against NDC 14 seat. In total, 23 seats in the central region. Fast forward to 2020. What you can see here is that 19 seats from MPP, 9 of them were lost.
I see.
And the NPP 1 seat, as we speak now, in Ghanaian Parliament, here 10 in central region. Against NDC, 13 seats.
So NDC were able to appreciate from 4.
They took 9. They flipped
to 13.
They flipped 9 seats.
Almost 9 extra seats from the central region.
Absolutely, 9 seats.
And this year's election, they are likely to even win extra
seats. But JB, something interesting is here. Look at the parliamentary seats.
Yes.
10 for NPP, 13 for NDC.
Yes.
Yet, the nominal figures, presidential wise, NPP has 577,399, as against NDC 553,660.
So there's a number of skirt and blouse.
You get it?
Yeah, there's a
though NDC won majority of the seats, presidential wise, MPP won central region.
I see.
Thus come MPP won the Oyo national election. There is this Oyo notion that if you are able to win central,
yes,
Greater Accra, to some extent, Western region,
yeah,
you stand a better chance of winning that year's election.
And somewhere Greater Accra, so you remember, say in 2016, 34 seats.
Yeah.
Now 17. Somewhere around 2016. Remember to me that very particular result from the Greater Accra region. Now, about 2020, as it stands now, NDC has more seats in Greater Accra than the NPP.
Yes, than NPP.
And it is quite surprising. The way we can see as so now. A place like Baby Elizabeth Awuniwe, Okankwe North. Yes, Okankwe North. For the first time, NDC winning that seat at Okankwe North. Now, should NDC win that seat again this year, these elections, that particular constituency, the same people better back be able to win that seat. Mind you, sir, the parliamentary candidates are all honorable for the NPP. Is a supposed imported candidates.
Yeah.
Our MP, our different constituency, and was about contested. And you see, I know the previous parliamentary candidates are honorable. Ono nana a member of parliament and Elizabeth Winnie Betu no or Kankwe North. Now Enra
BBC
Enra Ewa Kankwe North from Achimota from but from Achimota Forest area run about no down
underpass wall.
Yes, down to Perez Chapel.
Okay.
The entire space was blocked.
Wow.
Thousands of people at the Yomoko walk. And you can see the numbers upon numbers, thousands of people. And Ebinomu Free, Christian Village, and other part of the constituencies. And Ominabe Kabomu, filling station network, are very close to Perez Chapel area more. And it's so interesting. It gives an indication that if the sound numbers in the candia, then and you're not just a winning is likely to take the seats. But say yes, our numbers in the then of course there'll be another dynamics.
We'll go there, but we are yet to exhaust all Ewutu Senya result. As I was saying, actually 20 or 20 there. NDC 47%. I was talking about the nominal figures. It translates into percentage wise. You see that MPP won 52.55% against
so
NDC.
It was a straight fight between the NDC and the NPP.
Of course, it's always been a straight fight since 1992. It's always been a straight fight. The only places are on your straight fight. Later we'll come to it. Yeah. This election, the others know your information center, as you are saying. There are certain constituencies say Okwazima party A, forget it. That is how the elections will go. Now, actually, key areas no matter what happened, or what was getting blouse. Let me give you one area. If you go to an area like a Akuno Kono constituency, whatever happened, they will vote skirt and blouse.
I see.
You see, even when MPP is winning, NDC is winning parliamentary seats, MPP will still win the presidential.
Interesting.
It's been like that. That is how Ewutu Senya looks like. Moving forward, Ewutu Senya is a very key area.
It's a very romantic area. I mean, Ewutu Senya is a very romantic area. Very key. Very key area.
Now,
also on media general platform, you may indicate the amount more baby a string seats, baby a motor skirt and blouse, and all those details in there. We have made them available and accessible to you. So this is Greater Accra. Greater Accra. Okay, fantastic.
Greater Accra. Let's look at 2016.
Yes, 2016.
2016. And let me remind people that the number of areas are more or voter population. We are looking at Greater Accra and Ashanti region.
Yes.
And when one voter population also 2016
okay.
the OC was Greater Accra. NDC 820,988 in terms of oil nominal figures. I'll translate into percentage. Okay, we'll later look at the percentage. But if you look at the nominal figures for MPP, they hit the million mark. 1,057,516. Now look at the oil
and this is also a little below a million.
Yes.
Interesting.
In 2016, Akufo-Addo won oil Greater
Accra.
The number of seats MPP will go oil NDC.
Yeah.
If you look at the difference, 8 seats difference.
Yes, 8.
But let's flip it to the last election, 2020. NDC hit the million mark, MPP remain in the million mark, but NDC marginally around 100,000 votes. And what the edgy oil MPP. And in terms of oil seat, let's not forget that Greater Accra region, we are looking at oil 24 seats. 24 seats.
Yeah.
And 24 seats in NDC were.
Is it 34 seats?
Sorry, 34
yeah, 34
seats.
Yes.
Sorry. NDC from
13 to 20. Which means extra 7 seats. Including Okankwe North.
They got Okankwe North.
Yes. Very interesting.
And then I think we interviewed this
MP. Medina so
what flippy oil lejukuku. Because
yes.
Then doctor.
Yes.
And interesting thing, another Okoboy no oil the sitting MP.
Yes.
They were on a tour.
Interesting.
Tour was at various churches. My own church, Oil Saint Bartholomew. Both of them were there.
I see.
You have a call.
Botiano Igresi.
Okay, another interesting spot.
Yes. Miniaba Sapoma. Miniaba ma bibia boko there.
Oh, miniaba ma nyamia drum bibia yoboko.
Miniaba sapo you.
Yes.
Okay. So, my breakdown of Ingresi Botiano as it stands now, almost about 40 minutes into 7. Dear na Esu Ohonomo, voting has started. What is the preparation? What is going on there?
JB, exactly 7:10. And a Botiano English a month from a Biaya womo air to Abano, a Christian Methodist Senior High School, about to no Eshasie. There would Kaya police ni Crampa was Shasia water. That time, not NPP NDC agent Crampuno. Omo edgina box in one more fen, one more tight monomonia. The author important on call form, hold their quatum so warm on tonable. If no worker say, Mahu police ni bear my back abeto or babako abeto, and I say one more uniform so better say tere eso so no aba abeto abano the TNS party no agents NDC agent wa ha NPP agent wa ha New Force agent wa ha so far political parties me and saying and the manya who say one more agents e wa ha no mo senya one more okay Alan so agents e wa ha no mo senya manya na say ono so e wa ha na Debbie, a quite woman, mammy, NPP, agent no, ending come officer, me buy no, me who send a near brepa, babia, NDC agent, sorry, NDC agent, babia, you see for one who know who be not or shed the one more a yemu, even if there or de kind to Naba no or de quarter box in Mukrampono, NDC agent, Koya, one no age now, Holoma, war shot, dear, friend, a war silly, no any idea. Within
the damn bright at the Abayate.
I say, if you are a pammy bedroom, who will need the hopper, I
mean, die, cry. And yes, they'll be under. We told you we'll be vigilant on this exercise. Say, Ibiako, Jojo, transparency, no, and say, Yabedicone, and then I die and I wahano, and the baby of a cosplay, so say, and society. And I've visit start to na say, and ye, a new mark points for a man.
Time Ben, I see officials, no more dinner money in Ababedu.
You know, Munina, Celias. we can say as early as 4:34. Now you start, moving anyone from the police station to this place. And see, any money na eba na shall be say. And we all are here for now.
Okay, Medase. Now, the Kenya new force, one also so Eden ho abedomo a year to new force so eswaba. One more party agents, also one more party coordinator and kasa. But yano one also so ababe pimo has say, mena memo wakwaba. Onanso here.
Yeah. Me new force. Botiano coordinator. I made me pulling agent no buy. Now you do hunt but now your papers no use phone sign. Tinya me ad me fiansa no more sign ye me agent no agent
Okay. Myself, Medasepa, it's no ma agata and on also so meneno edi encomono. Na JB, the fianisa and nipa one motion ni muso mobile beto aba e won peswe yi so 248 voters and our motion so mobile beto aba. Sabreya ye ka say one more ato enya enu 10. Omo mato enya enu 10 oba ba kwa wo police uniform dem ba kwa wo police uniform and afa wo ma wo uniform mienu and aba between so far if it's 710 na wo start say no enipa wo ma ba abeto aba no e mako and 9 yisi4 e wa ha party agent no omo nyina wa ha sen ya wo mo hwa anim se wo mo aka no e beba abeto.
Right. Sapoma mama na wase na me fa onsi ha no mo say bibi ekoswa na yebesa so ba hobium ne aba beto an komo ne so ho no.
Medasi JB.
Yes, so me aba Sapoma ye correspondent wo Botiano. So ye call Botiano into details na ye hwe eniema ekoso wo Botiano. Then ye koba yebesa so ahwe other interesting constituencies a no most so it creates a lot of interesting dynamics edemaye hano mo say but ye we are ye be try ho aba na ye kwakoje nkrato but so ye hwe Botiano English amanfro na the election dynamics from 2016-2020 and because of the purpose of special voting
sure.
into details say you started election proper you started from 1996 ediaba na fe as a detailed breakdown of every single thing on say na Eliana make actually say 1996 Farijan introduced special voting. 1992 there was nothing like special voting. And some part of our western region and to be central region and of course eastern region and to be, but later it was rectified. And that's also say eastern region and to AB and western region so and to be but almost about 2 more on Thursday. But yeah share Botiano English amanfro na yeah share the dynamics are if you want more so ever.
Right, JB, yeah share 2016. Mm-hmm. 2016 we are looking at NDC MPP again neck in neck
street fights.
Yeah, street fights. Now Botiano English here, one of the areas I want to look at a huge voter population.
Yeah.
We are looking at over 90,000 or voter population as at
currently.
Yeah, 2016. As at
2016. 90,000.
Yes, over 90,000 or voter population. But yeah, in terms of nominal figures, no. Mm-hmm. And we are one population around, is it 40 something thousand?
Okay.
That's 2016.
Okay.
NDC 19,405, MPP 26,030 or 4.
I see.
Now, wakara obi bro bia wobro NDC. 53 as against or 39. That is the percentage or marginal. MPP was my NDC.
I see.
Now, Echo Oil 2020 in terms of oil the voter population Nangasa NDC will move one oil numbers from 19,000 to 37,000. Look at the difference.
I see.
Between 2016 and 2020,
a lot went on.
In terms of the number of people who registered.
I see. But Mami kwa umane tsunami ne minia George Queening eni nkomo owo Ashaman. George, bibi aboko there.
Bibi aboko minia.
Na so far, ya almost start about one.
And she may once I love the connect 10:37. But now like a crib mona feel na easy way almost 3 ballots no. But 7:30 boy na almost started some almost to abano. And I no ashama no quite say higher hotspot into any wapa. But for 1,423 voters expect some made on Betoma but mostly person from the security any conformity more government agencies Monty about on let's make a take for 15 and I bought it so far at 7:30.
I see. Me share on Facebook as a honomu Accra in creating any form of inconveniences be a traffic situation at say or honomu assets now.
And shut down course because who's the police station no share. I say almost side ya jemu e kwan na e ko almost side ya jemu. Enti number station that bad bebre. Enti sisi na yoki. But say Bruce when they can enter into the other lane. But it's one, they've been contained in police for almost side no margin. But they just have a doors in the end of it. I call when lane vehicles the same. And maybe we will say congestion. But on the normal, this is how it is now. Sana traffic the normal traffic.
I see.
But saying company by doors now it moves into the almost lane in the traffic.
Me share Q na
traffic can be contained.
Very well. Me share Q na e wo hono on Facebook sisia na. It tells me say amount for a delay so pa almost aye krado so mko akoto aba. E dey na a delay process no ana say bia the normal process na ekoso. But please beneath me, but we are ordering so please into me at Baba. Yes, only special voting. So all these are part of the list. So, but I think you go to so would you woman or Medini, me, I think I can so they be there, you are not part of it. Which is that process in it. But if you Bianca, wouldn't so you will not quite your panel and it's but going through it to know say if your name is part any delay. And that's to be something that should not take more than 3 minutes for both the presidential and parliamentary. I see. And so, do you foresee, say, before say no number board no matter about na
I would say a coffers 1,423 there before 12 there. Hopefully yes, but and I wouldn't say
yeah, sure.
But they were paced in corner. They should be able to clear the numbers.
Very well. Mina mami na wase bibi eni ebesambo so eni wedding komo. Yesem Johnny George Queenin na wakupie mu ewo Ashamai. Ni eni din komo no. Now so a very interesting place, Ashaman. Now, so young Ashaman, you can hear hormone statistics and the way hormone dynamics and so here. It has always favored the NDC.
Yeah.
But it is not a small playing ground
for
the NDC.
On your small playing ground.
As much as we win elections, no hormone that from crack. But my fire school, I mean, now you need details of how the dynamic looks like. Ashama hormone.
Interesting. Well, me pere. Before I even go in there, no, maybe Ashaiman, some oil figures be measured to go in terms of what the EC has given us as per what oil Ashaiman one oil voter population there now.
Yes,
they are one of the areas that will keep a huge voter population in terms of oil. This year's election year by about Ashaiman has around 142,000 a year. Yen oil voter population per the various constituencies now. Ashama is part of the top 6 highly populated constituencies. Ghana had constituencies are very populated. Yeah, K2 South or not? K2 South, yes, K2 South. Ashama is one of the hugely populated areas. 142,720. You figure the East Wazamayan as representing the number of people who are eligible to vote in Ashaiman this year's Oye election. But let's go back to Oye 2016. Ashaiman, how things Oye panned out.
Yes.
In Oye nominal figures, the NDC were looking at around Oye 52,400 as votes are winning. Was Simon against NPP 36,650. In Asia, percentage wise, NDC over 8% difference. And what's the man? Or MPP, the other parties were picking, but in total, as you look at NDC 50 or 8.56%, it was a huge margin against or MPP. But the interesting thing is that NDC and so In 2020, they even made it worse for NPP. One more year worse, whereby they garnered 61%.
I see.
Of the vote, 61.59% of the vote against NPP 138.41%. And so, in nominal figures, NDC were way above NPP. 8,316 against 45,730. And see, Obitra Henry Nogwe. Oya member of parliament, also the people of Oya Ashaima, Mami name Henry Nogbe.
Yeah.
People will say he has less work to do.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So,
Ejuma wo hono mo sheda nya ejuma kese bia because already no omo votes ne dada e wo hono mo, and o share the nominal figures now, the 2020 nominal figures now, it says it all about over 73,000 for the Kotoma, the NDC, which represents about 61% of the electoral vote, about 61.59%. And now Osha the NPP Susua about 38%, which of course Osha the NPP a reducible percentage wise in 2016 to 2020. And I don't really know. Say Ekobani say about to be a cost to say Yebabenya this major elections now. At this point in time, now there was going to be another change of government.
But look, JB, there are certain areas, likewise, or no-go areas, NDC. There are areas or no-go NPP.
Yeah, sure.
And one of the areas in Ashaima, you see, Ashaima is very cosmopolitan, very populated.
Yeah.
The dynamics there, no yada. Where Amanfrafo, where boys,
yeah.
Where Kotubatsnafo, those are the people you find in Ashaima. The bricks, and
I see.
Oh yeah, a MP Nobi, very young, and he's been working very hard, trying to increase the numbers for NDC,
and he keeps increasing the numbers.
He keeps increasing it
from 52,000 to 73,000. Over 20,000 difference is not a joke. It's not a joke.
Though MPP increased there slightly from
36,000
to 45,000.
Yeah,
it cannot be compared to what MPP
9,000 to 20,000 is.
But look, JB, the striking thing is that they be share the population how significantly from 2016. Or increase to 20 or 20. It was serious. And if you look at you are looking at 100 and
over
120,000.
Yes.
And look at the current figures. What I mean, 142,000.
Interesting.
The current one.
So there is another increment of about 20,000. Likely some that
is what it's
Shaman. I can tell you and show you videos and pictures of Enra walk. It was some part of the region, and in the Ashanti region, it was mind blowing. And John Dramani Mahama,
NDC one in Ashanti region.
Yeah,
NDC one in Ashanti region.
NDC,
John Dramani Mahama Obisa no there or
Ashanti region. No, no. It's you try one by Yakoba, your Komobi Brady, and of course, the best answer various centers near Kwakwe, Yama Ekosu, Ewo Honomo. Yabesi.